What's up, YouTube? Hello, my subs. I love you guys, and Happy New Year to everybody. So today is Friday, which means I've got to do my regular Shabbat prep food because on the Sabbath, all day Saturday, we do not cook and we don't prepare a bunch of food. That's against the commandments. We're supposed to sit back, rest, and enjoy the Sabbath. So this Friday, just like last Friday, we have other holidays that fall on it. So like tonight, it's Christmas Eve. I mean, not Christmas Eve, it was last week. It's New Year's Eve, but I'm gonna prepare the same way that I did last week. So I had all kinds of food. I had all my vegetables cut up. I had my cookie trays. I had my cheeses cut up. I had all of that ready to go so that I could just, celebrate with my husband last weekend and not have to worry about it. And we have to have good holiday food. So we're doing the same thing today. I got a lot of stuff to prep and I have to bake challah. So come with me and let's get started. I already put my 6 cups of flour in the bowl. All right. I have all of my baking items down here, as well as all of my candy making stuff I have in here, and I've got a ton of lollipop molds and other type of molds that I use for candy. Now I bought these cheat molds for my bread, and I have to tell you, I really like them a lot. I need some yeast. Grab that. And we need to get this all started. The recipe that I like to use comes from the Jewish Family Celebrations book. This poor thing is so beat up and the pages are falling out, but I just love it. Pretty simple recipe. Right here we've got 6 cups of flour, 1 tablespoon corn oil, 1 egg, 1 teaspoon salt, 1 tablespoon of sugar. I actually put honey instead of sugar, and I do a little bit more than a tablespoon. You need a package of yeast and then 1.5 cups warm water. Got my water, and I'm going to dissolve my yeast and then just let it sit for a while. I am super excited about all the new things that I get to use, like my apron. And I got this great charcuterie board that I get to use this weekend, which I am completely psyched about because I love my cheese and olives and pickles and all that in one spot. So here it is, and we gotta take it out of the package and get it cleaned up. This is a really nice one. And it has a drawer here. Aha! Look at that. All the tools we need. Hello, ladies. You must want something. That's dumpling. You're being bad. Ooh, look. Ooh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Ready? Go get it. Oops. Whee. Last Friday, I made some kind of brisket, I think, which meant that I had to wait at least 2 hours to eat anything that had dairy in it. So I was waiting a good 2 hours before I ate any desserts. This Friday, I'm gonna make sure that I make a fish meal. That way I do not have to worry about waiting 2 hours before I can eat my dairy desserts. There is no mixing of meat and dairy whatsoever in kosher cooking. So for example, if I make a roast beef and then I have mashed potatoes to go with it, the mashed potatoes are not going to have milk or butter in them. So the entire meal, there's no mixing of dairy and meat. There you go. A little bit of Kosher 101. I know I have not explained Kosher to anybody really thus far. And the reason being is I'm still trying to get the hang of it myself. But I'm definitely getting into a really good rhythm with it. And as soon as I think I've got it all down pat, I will definitely make a Kosher for beginners video.
I'm going to start to assemble my ingredients. I put in some salt. I put in honey instead of sugar. And now I'm going to go ahead and pour that warm water. Oh, no, I'm not. Never mind. I'm going to crack an egg first. I'm going to crack the egg first. All right, now pour the water. I ended up having to add a little bit more water to the flour because it just soaked right in. I am absolutely loving my new kitchen island that I have there, and I've been able to keep all of my kosher kitchen tools and all of my new pots and pans inside of there. It's been great. And I love having this workspace. So there I am. Yep. Oh, wait, I forgot something. Oil. Yep. Even though I added the oil, it still needed a little bit of water. So there I am working it all in. Yep, that's how you do it. You gotta put your hands into it. Show it some love.
Alright, I've got it mostly worked in, and I have definitely decided I hate this flour. I got it because it's, white whole wheat flour, and I'm trying to be more healthy, but this is the second time that I have made bread with it, and this is the second time that my recipe wasn't right. It was too dry, and I've had to add in a little bit more water. But I just don't, I'm not crazy about the type of dough that this flour is making, but we'll see how this turns out. I'm sure it'll still be good. I'm gonna cover it. Gonna let it rise a little bit. Then we're gonna knead it. We're gonna separate it, and then we're gonna put the dough into our molds, and they're gonna rise again, and then we'll bake them. I also got some new Sabbath dishes, which I am so excited to use because I've only been using my glass ones, and I really like to make my table pretty, so I'm very happy about that. Alright, very nice. I'm going to punch this down, knead it up, incorporate some nice prayers into it for my family. And then I'm going to separate it and put in our molds. I just gave my molds a spray, some cooking spray, so the dough doesn't stick. And then I went ahead and I sprinkled my sesame seeds. So now I'm going to take my dough. I didn't work this dough as much as I probably should have. Quite honestly, the arthritis in my hands is killing me right now because of the weather. So it's going to be kind of bumpy looking. Oh well. Alright, now what I'm going to do is cover these for a second time, but I'm not letting them fully rise, but I want them to fill out a little bit more around the molds before I put them in the oven. Okay, so they did rise up quite a bit. I had to step away and do something, so I punched them down and kind of gave them a good little squeeze in there. Hopefully they will turn out okay. Once again, I'm just not crazy about this flour. They're going in 375. Afternoon, and I come back. It doesn't seem to be that much light left to get things done before Sabbath begins. So let's get the table set, and then I'm gonna start to make some of my little party trays that we're gonna have for this evening and for tomorrow.
I was really excited this Sabbath to use some of the new items I had received from the holidays. Right now what I'm doing is stripping the table, and I'm going to put a new fresh tablecloth on. Then I'm going to go hunt down a table runner. I have tons of them. I love table runners. Definitely something I collect. I'm getting our Sabbath items, the wine, my candlesticks, and then I'm looking for my Yiddish cup. There we go. I am also going to be adding in some family heirlooms to the table, like these beautiful candlesticks that belong to Terry's grandmother. I'm getting the flowers all prepared. My husband brings me fresh flowers every Friday for our Sabbath table. And there you go. It's just about complete.
Ooh, that's starting to look good. And then I just popped in my tuna right underneath. The bread might be about done.
Oh yeah. You can tell I mean business. Check on this bread. And it looked great. It was starting to pull away from the molds. So I'm gonna flip. Give a little squeeze. Pull. There you go. Really easy. And flip. This one I gotta kind of pull off a little bit, but still very easy. Beautiful. Now they need a nice coating of egg. Then we're going to put them back in the oven and make sure they get a beautiful golden brown. I try my hardest to get into every nook and cranny I can find, and definitely give a healthy coating around the sides of the bread. And remember, they already have the sesame seeds on top. All right, we'll see you in a couple minutes, you beautiful challah you. My cheese tray is ready to go. And bread is ready. Table is set. I received a new challah cover for the holidays. Ta-da! Look how beautiful! I ran out of Sabbath candles, so I used some of my old Hanukkah candles instead. And they worked just as well.
Okay, I've got dinner done. Bread is on the table. Everything is all set. So I have got to take the apron off, get in the shower, and get cleaned up for Sabbath dinner tonight. And I want to wish you guys a happy new year. We will catch you next year. Love you guys. Bye.